They want to kill me. If anything happens to me, it's not an accident.
That Michael Jackson, 50 years old, the king of pop.
What was Michael Jackson doing in Los Angeles before he was taken to the hospital? What new information do you have for us?
Well, we do know that he's been in Los Angeles.
This was the voice of a man who knew they were coming. Michael Jackson, a global icon, sent desperate warning just weeks before he died. And then he was gone. Officially, cardiac arrest, a medical error, case closed. But what it wasn't an accident? Tonight we open the case again, not to blame a doctor, but to find out who really ordered the death of the king of pop.
Said that he would take full responsibility for the patient. What that does for us is that now the doctor becomes the highest level of a medical authority. If he would have denied, we would have asked him to step aside, and the paramedics would have been the highest medical authority to give care to Michael Jackson.
He's not responding to anything, he's not responding to CPR or anything. So.
Oh, okay. Well, we're on our way there. If your guys are doing CPR and you're instructed by a doctor, he has a higher authority than me, and he's there on scene.
Okay.
Did anybody witness what happened?
No, just the doctor, sir.
It would take Dr. Murray so long to dial 911. Only Dr. Murray can answer that question. Obviously, fast response saved lives. Why Dr. Murray took so long, and however long he noticed that Michael Jackson was down, it's unexplainable to us.
Dr. Conrad Murray was hired to care for Jackson during his This Is a Tour prep, earning $150,000 a month. Michael suffered from severe insomnia. He called propofol his milk. On June 25, 2009, Murray administered a dose and left the room. When he returned, Michael wasn't breathing.
We have a gentleman here that needs help, and he's not breathing yet. He's not breathing. I'm trying to contact, sir. Where's he at right now? He's on the bed, sir. He's on the bed. Okay, let's leave him on the floor.
For the prosecution, Alvarez makes it clear the doctor, who is a cardiologist, is not doing CPR correctly, pumping his chest on the soft surface of Jackson's bed instead of the floor. And he puts Dr. Murray firmly in control of the scene.
But cracks in the official story appear fast. Why did Murray delay calling 911? Why did he allegedly try to hide evidence? And what really happened in those last few minutes? Was this truly a tragic accident or something else?
Michael Jackson's parents, 2 of his sisters, 2 of his brothers in the packed courtroom, just a few feet away from a stoic Dr. Conrad Murray. The moment's tension broken by a scream from LaToya as the verdict was read.
We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Conrad Robert Murray, guilty of the crime of involuntary manslaughter.
Outside the courtroom, hundreds erupted in shouts of justice, and within moments, Judge Michael Pastor sent Conrad Murray in handcuffs and stripped of his medical license to wait for his up to 4-year sentence in LA County Jail.
Ever since I was born, Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine. And I just wanted to say I love him so much.
As Michael Jackson's daughter broke down at his memorial service, millions of fans around the world shared her pain. And the pain continued as debate raged over what was the cause of the singer's premature death.
Michael Jackson owned half of Sony/ATV's music catalog, including the Beatles. That catalog was worth hundreds of millions. He publicly attacked Sony, calling them corrupt. He threatened to go independent. That made him dangerous.
Promoters of his comeback tour. They had insured his life. Millions paid out only if he died accidentally. 50 shows. His health was fragile. He didn't want to do it. Jackson was worth more dead than alive. Here is a disturbing question. Could those closest to Michael have played a part?
After his death, a 2002 will surfaced, cutting his father and siblings out completely. Only his mother and children inherited his empire. Some family members claimed the will was fake, that Michael was in New York the day it was signed in Los Angeles. Lawsuits erupted. Billions were at stake. And where there's money, there's motive.
Now, what if he's not dead at all? Sounds crazy? Maybe. But stay with me.
Supporters of this theory point to one thing. No one saw the body. The casket was sealed. He was tired of fame, hounded by the press, and just wanted peace. Some claim he's living under a new identity, perhaps in Bahrain. If anyone could stage the world's greatest exit, it was Michael.
So who really killed Michael Jackson? A reckless doctor? A great industry? A family feud? Or was it all of us? The world that consumed him piece by piece?
Yes, Dr. Murray gave him the drug. But behind him stood a machine. Fame, greed, pressure. Jackson wasn't killed by one hand. He was crushed under the weight of a system built to exploit him.
This story doesn't have a clean ending. It is not about proving one theory, it is about seeing what the system can do to those we idolize. So, now I ask you, what do you believe really happened to Michael Jackson? Drop your theory in the comments. Let's figure this out together.